Hello Aries, and welcome to your monthly tarot reading. This message will be intended for the month of September. I want to start by saying thank you for all the love and support that I've seen this far on the channel. It's very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you find the message resonates, you can feel free to like the video or comment below. All the love and support is always welcome, always appreciated, and it does help the message to get out to the collective. So if you find the message helpful, then just by clicking the like button, you're actually helping out somebody else. You can also feel free to subscribe to the channel if you would like. Everyone is always welcome here. Between worlds, round and round, and fork in the road. This is a very obvious message, and I'm sure you can already see. Between worlds symbolizes limbo. It symbolizes not quite ending one thing, but not quite beginning the next. You know, the sense of in between, right? In between worlds. Round and round is cycle pattern, something that keeps coming back into your life, going round and round, back and forth, in and out. And a fork in the road. So, Aries, the sense that I'm getting here is you've come to a position, a fork in the road, where you have to choose. Do I continue this cycle, or do I move forward and be here in limbo, stuck here in limbo for a little bit? But one thing I want to point out is when you move forward, you notice, can you see what I see? I hope so. Because in this, when you move forward, in the celebratory time, you see the flamingo has a crown on their head. You also see streamers in the background, celebration, moving into calmer waters, moving on away from the storm. And I get the sense, the reason why this is coming out, Aries, is because you're ready. I feel like this round and round, it's no longer serving you, that you've learned the lesson that you needed to learn. And now it's time to learn this lesson and to see what there is out there, to explore and do what's best for Aries. So let's see what the tarot has to say about this fork in the road. This decision. Decisions. I know I've titled that, one of these videos, that before. So, I feel like it's time, Aries. It's time to make a decision. Let's see. What's the most important message, Spirit, for Aries for the month of September? Okay, well, right out the gates. Right out the gates. Focus. I just heard that focus in my head. Focus. So, there's a lot of conflict, a lot of confusion coming out. Maybe even a battle that you're going to have to ensue. But there was also two cards that came out that symbolized focus. You see this one, he's really focused on the tip of his wand, that branch up there, and this guy, he's really focused on carving that pentacle. I feel like you're moving on from this confusion and you're ready, okay? It's going to be a fight though. It's not going to be easy, Aries. They're going to resist the change, okay? And if you know anything about psychology, you know that that means trauma. They're going to resist the change any way possible. Fight, lie, steal, manipulate, fight some more. It may even cause delays, but stay focused because that's what's going to bring in this victory, okay? So let's get some fairy tarot out. Let's get some fairy tarot, because I feel like there's going to be a point where you're going to have to go within and do some healing as well. Okay? When we move forward from any toxic scenario or things that are no longer serving us and the person is fighting it, we can't it's not fair to bring other people into that drama. Okay? It just causes more mess, causes more anguish. So we kind of have to make a conscious decision to give the situation closure so we can move on peacefully. And I feel like that hasn't happened in this situation. There hasn't been any closure on either part. So let's see. Also, this is the part where I would leave. In the newer readings, I've been leaving it off here and doing extended readings. This part that we are going to be exploring right here is the part that is added into the extended readings. So if you do like this part, you still have access to this part. It's just in the extended in some of the readings. So also, I'm going to be doing a Vimeo where I'm going to have a subscription and you'll have access to all the extended readings for the subscription price. So it's all we're getting it prepared right now to launch. I'm hoping that that will be launched by mid-September. Wheel of Fortune. So we have the Wheel of Fortune here and it's in the reverse, right? It's going to be causing delays, this battle, all of this chaos, okay? But then we talked about closure, and then this card came out. Getting closure in this situation, sitting this person down and having that talk. Like, we can't keep doing this. We're getting too old for this. We need to let this go because this is too much stress for both of us, okay? This person is going to try and resist and they're going to, okay, I'll change my ways. But I feel like you've given them chances before. So you're going to have to just put your foot down and say, like, that's not an option. I'm moving forward now. We've already had this conversation. You said you were going to change and you didn't follow through. So now I have to stick to what I said. Understand that you are still going to be distracted. Okay, this person is still going to come up in your thoughts, in your mind, right? But focusing on your passion, focusing on your career is going to allow these positive changes to come in. Okay, it's going to allow for a resolution to be found. Okay, so by having a conversation and maybe even getting clear first on what it is that you want. What's the outcome that you expect in the situation and why, right? What it is and why, I always say that. And then communicating that clearly to this other person, okay? Having closure, bringing in closure. It's pertinent. It's going to not only allow for there to release this anxiety, release these distractions, these delays. It's going to clear the confusion and make room for new opportunities. So let's get some psychic tarot out here. Aries, for the month of September. How can we help Aries? Misguided message, spirit. Firm foundation. By releasing any negative energy, any negativity, it's going to allow room for this firm foundation. There's going to need to be sacrifices that may need to be made. Okay? Having patience with the process. And focusing on your passion, your career. I do get the sense that there is a big transformation that's happening. Like releasing this is bringing into fruition a lot of life lessons for you. So have patience with this process, you know, have patience with yourself, have patience with the people and their understanding. It's not going to happen overnight. It is not going to happen overnight. And when you are having foggy, confusing times or foggy, confusing conversations, take a step back, reevaluate, refocus, and try it again. So this card has been coming out quite a bit. It's time for cleansing, purification of your mind and body. Transformation upon transformation. There's enormous changes going on right now, Aries, within you. And I feel like this is having to do more emotionally than anything. More inner, you know, like you're going inside yourself and fixing yourself. It's not going to be an easy process. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be sacrifices that need made on your part. But going through this process is going to bring in abundance. It's going to bring in material harvest, the things that you want in your life, the things that you need. So that's why it's important to have patience. Because if we keep putting off this transformation process, we're really just putting off our spiritual awakening. So why? Why are you putting it off? It's time to stop going round and round. Focus your intention, okay? Get clear on what it is that you want and why. And I also kind of touched on this. When you're going in to get closure, that's why it's important to get clear with yourself on what you want the outcome to be and why. That way, once you're clear on that, you can just communicate that clearly, and there is no wishy-washy, you know, what should we do? Should we do this? Should we do that? No, you need to make the decision for yourself, Aries. Like, I'm moving forward, you know, this isn't serving any longer. Okay? So, Aries, that is the message that I have for you. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.